Welcome back. Today what we're going to be doing is breaking down gold, the results on my private account. The key of the video and the key of what I'm explaining here is going to be as simple as this. I followed the system to the absolute letter. I did break a few entry rules due to FOMO, but not much. We're going to go over that. The thing that I followed on this account was no manual exits. So at certain times I had buys and sell positions open at the same time. So no manual exits, no tinkering, just a raw take profit and stop loss doing their job. The stats of following that do speak for themselves, as I ended up being profitable both on the long positions and on the short positions. This here only came at the end of the day, which we're going to come to. So yeah, like I said, no tinkering with the system. Raw take profit, raw stop loss, and the stats do speak for themselves. Consistent wins, controlled losses, and a net profit of over 6,301.08 cents. Now I'm going to show you how this all unfolded. You can see that I do trade with these blocks, these ones here. So you got the green block, that's 8 a.m. to 12, 12 to 4, 4 to 8, and 8 to 12. These blocks pretty much cover the most important trading sessions, and we're going to start with the first one, which is this green one here, where the day begins and I go buy, stop loss, sell, sell, stop loss, buy, then sell here as well. So you can see I just get hammered with stop losses, but each one is 500 points, and essentially 500 points does not hurt me much. Okay, so I try and grab the market very nicely here. Let me just do it like this. I do try to, go buy, go sell, go buy, go sell. I was getting a little bit fed up with gold, but I did take a bunch of positions here, some more here that ended up getting hit, unfortunately, in the blue session. But let's go over this. Number one, system discipline. Every single trade respected the TP and SL rules. Only one trade was closed manually throughout the whole day, and that was at the end of the day before the session actually ended. This shows you the power of staying mechanical and not emotional. So I had no emotions connected to this. Of course, I was trading with profits already, but you know what? I said to myself that day in my daily report card, I wrote, I'm going to focus on this, which was TPSL, let them do their job. No early closing. The 4-hour blocks, that's the second thing. They give me a very important framework. So I do try to trade throughout those sessions when I can. And when I know that I can't trade the session, I just check the beginning of the session and see if there is any kind of momentum going. The green block, early setups, hit me hard. You guys can see this here. Losses. But they did give me some profits here. The fun fact about this is that these profits that I got here, they pretty much paid off for all of these losses. Well, not all of them, but most of them. This here gave me the edge in the profitability. So the blue, the red, and the orange, blue, red, and orange, these blocks are the ones that were responsible for the majority of my profits. But already here, I was up around 3 point something, maybe 4. So majority of my profit came from that push there. And you can see just how mechanically I'm taking this here. So buy, 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 sell, 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 buy, 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 then buy some more here as we came in to the DC. That's when I significantly increased size. Then right before the news here, I did take some more. Didn't get too scared. That was a FOMO trade right there. This one here was valid, but that was a FOMO trade. Some more trades here, more there, a little bit more there. That's a FOMO right there trade. So boom, I'm in a massive profit. Trade the breakout buy, sell, 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 and then I kind of go away, right? Some take profits do get hit here from before, you see. I still had trades open. Even though we were going into sell mode, I still kept them, kept the rules. Hold my take profit, hold my stop loss. Because I am trading with a 3-to-1 in these sessions. So the green, the blue, it was a 3-to-1. So blue, red, and orange blocks, this is where the biggest profits came, delivering the largest payouts for me. The system is pretty much designed to catch the flow of each session's momentum. So that's the reason I do that this way. Let's go over the risk reward structure. Green, blue, and red blocks, risk reward was 1 to 3. So for 500 pip stop loss, 1,500 take profit. While in the end, which is this session here, and you can see I go away from this session, I do take some trades and I'm like, you know what, made the profit, took some time off, focused on recording the courses, and then you can see I start trading this session here as it opens, not just a couple of minutes after it opens. So the first trades opened 6 minutes into the open. Sell, buy, some stop losses, some more buys, some more sells, but I did lower my take profit. Here I lowered it to 500 pips, 1,200 take profit. Different blocks, different structures, but the rule-based system remained. The takeaway is very simple. Trusting the framework, I avoided second guessing myself. I held on to the trades mechanically, working them as a machine. The wins naturally paid off the losses, showing proof that the 12.5 method works best when you don't interfere. The recap is pretty simple. I mean, um, it's a perfect example why I trade with structure and why I teach the 12.5 method the way I do. The edge is not just in the system, but in the discipline to follow the rules. That's why I created a masterclass. I'm giving it to you guys for a massive discount right now. You might be thinking, okay, $300, but I'm going to tell you what that $300 is. First of all, I spent a lot of time developing the system. That's number one. Number two, with that $300 come live sessions. That takes time out of my day. So that's what you're paying for, my knowledge, my experience, and my assistance in actually helping you. The edge isn't just the levels, it's the discipline to follow the rules, the system. And if you want to learn the system in full detail, just go out to the masterclass. That's where I break down every single rule, every setup, and how I scale this towards six-figure trading. So basically what you're going to get is not to guess the system, but actually get a system that works. You can see that my profit factor was phenomenal, 3.1 on both sides, very positive. I did open 147 trades, 77 winners out of those, 68 losses. Largest winning trade, largest losing trade. Self-explanatory. The numbers speak for themselves. I've been talking for a while, 8 minutes. Very good recap. There's gold. The markets are closed now. That's why we don't have anything here. Smashed it. It was tough, to be honest with you, mentally going through that. Dragon was with me in the live when we were trading together throughout this time, and gotta tell you, it was very, very tough. On my funded account, actually, I wasn't doing it this way, and I ended up in a loss. That's the reason I'm making this video, to show you that holding to the take profit and the stop loss is just pays off. 6,301. I'll see you in the next video.